underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play.
Takes the handoff again.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Salter. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
And the single back takes the handoff.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try the right here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
And he powers into the end zone.
Touchdown, Florida State. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Offensive line here opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Salter. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Salter. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Noles will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. They'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Fights through a tackle. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking for the wide out. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. LSU is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Number 19 on the field goal.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Florida State.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here.
On the field goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. The offense spends their final... Here to talk strategy. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back, and he dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And there's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30. Tough spot. The offense has to convert to 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the option play. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Got it. Come on, set.
They're going to run the option. But green grass ahead. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 31, Florida State 7.
Okay,
Here we
ready?
go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
In blue. In blue.
They'll run it here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here we go.
The back's got it. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 38, Florida State 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And now the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Running play called on 3rd and short. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick catch over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And the Noles pick up enough for a first down here. The linebacker shifting around now.
Tuna.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half.
Running back for the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 18-yard line.
LSU has moved into the red zone.
Yankee blue moves.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
23-yard line. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man. Has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Rolling.
He'll ride the back again here. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Clear. Belly stunner.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Black 24. Black 24.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry up.
Brought down at the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
Yankee blue.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was up and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score LSU.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Okay,
He
ready?
went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to